Asking you to sit down because I want to ask you to stand up for 1 minute to observe a silence in honor of the late Minister for Education, Mr. Professor Magoha. Thank you. Thank you. Wajumbe wa Azimio, hamjambo? Hamjambo tena? Azimio? 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 Asanteni sana. I am very delighted to have opportunity to talk to our members of parliament at this moment in time. Now, I have some notes which I put together that I want to refer to first, and then after that I'm going to talk to you from my heart. But I was saying here that we meet at a strange time in the country. It's also a trying time. At the start of this regime, we did not only warn about its illegitimacy, we also warned that there's real risk of the country going back to the old order. The old gains we have made over the years completely rolled back. It has come too soon. Kenya is clearly on the path to the past. So when people talk of crisis, the crisis is not in Azimio or in this meeting. The crisis is out there with the legitimate Kenya Kwanza regime and the heavy yoke the regime is putting on the people of Kenya. We are therefore to consolidate our resolve to fight for the people of Kenya. We have a choice that we have to make going into the coming weeks and months. On the one hand, we are told elections are over and we should accept the outcome and move on. On the other hand, some of us believe the elections may be over, but there remains serious wrongs to be made right if future elections have to have any meaning and purpose. We choose to fight, and I want to believe that in you here, I see warriors ready for the battle ahead. There are many freedoms we have to fight for on behalf of Kenyans. Today, I want to interest you in just two. One is the two freedoms we have to prioritize. The two are the ones which we want to prioritize in this period. First, there is social and economic freedom of the people of Kenya. Kenyans are hurting. They demand and deserve economic justice. Secondly, electoral freedom. The electoral justice that will ensure the votes the people of Kenya cast during elections are counted and are respected. We believe that social and economic justice goes hand in hand with the struggle for electoral justice. They care about statistics. How much money has been collected in taxes? How much loan the people have taken? The percentage at which the economy is growing. Illegitimate regimes don't realize that behind those statistics, there are real human beings bearing a yoke they do not deserve and cannot survive. That is where we are today with Kenya Kwanza. It is about statistics, not the people. Kenyans deserve a government that understands that the people are hungry and angry, that people need jobs, that people need wage increases to be able to live with dignity, that people need better prospects for the future. Kenyans want and deserve to live well and eat well. They want good and well-paying jobs, and they want their salaries to be constantly adjusted above the inflation. I know no nation in history that has ever put up with such a huge tax burden as Kenyans are bearing today and survived. Kenyans now work for taxes. Tax now comprises close to half of the prices of goods our people buy. And I give an example. Today, if you pay 100 shillings for water, 70 shillings of that money is tax. Kenyans need justice on taxation front, and we're the only people to take up this battle. We must force an end to taxation policies that place heavier tax burden on the middle class and the extreme poor, while those to the administration easily avoid taxes and are reimbursed their proceeds through proceeds of crime. We must lead Kenyans to demand social and economic justice predicated on access to jobs, a fair minimum wage, a free education for all our children, in addition to abolition of punitive taxes. The country is crying for social programs that can lift the people from poverty. We cannot accept as normal that millions of our people have nothing to eat and that their poverty is being weaponized and politicized to give legitimacy to a rudderless and illegitimate regime. The time has come for the full implementation of social and economic aspects of the Bill of Rights